Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing super well. Alright, it's time that I finally talk about my latest piercing. I've been mentioning it on my Instagram for a little while now, and so today is the day that I talk about my latest piercing, which is my conch. So for me, I always wait a couple weeks before I film these videos so I can get an idea of like how my piercing will heal and everything like that, because if you've been following me for a little while, you will know that my last piercing went very terribly wrong. If you want to hear about that, I'll link that video down below. But I literally developed a intense fear of piercings because of that experience. It made me never want to get a piercing done again. I had been wanting a conch piercing for a really long time. Like even before the last piercing I got done, I was like, oh, I really want a conch. And all my piercings are really healed. Like I've had them all for at least 3 or 4 years. Like all my piercings are so healed. Like I don't have to think about them anymore. So I've been sort of in this need of a new piercing, and I wanted my conch done. So I finally worked up the nerve and was like, Emily, you're gonna just go back into it. That experience will not happen again, because what happened to me was literally awful. And I sort of like talked to the piercer to make sure like she knew what she was doing and like I felt comfortable with her, and it ended up going super well. So I want to talk about that, where I got it done and everything like that. So I live in Vancouver, for those of you who don't know, and I got it done at Adrenaline. There's 2 locations. I went to the one at Kit's. It did not hurt really at all, and she was really good at her job. That's part of it too. Like if your piercer is not super like well practiced, they may like fumble a little bit more, and it may cause you to be in a little bit more pain. So talking to your piercer, you can ask them like, have you done this before? The answer should be yes. Don't be afraid to like ask about their experience and all this stuff, because it is kind of serious. You know what I mean? Like you're putting a hole in your body, and it could go very, very wrong, as it has for me in the past. I would definitely like make sure you feel comfortable with your piercer with any piercing. If your piercer knows what they're doing, it should not hurt super badly. I mean, it'll always kind of hurt because hello, it's a needle, but it shouldn't hurt like so bad that you want to like pass out or anything like that. So it was done really quickly. I actually really want a ring, but having had several piercings in the past, I know that putting a ring in your piercing when it's healing is not the best idea for healing. So I have a stud in it right now, but eventually I'd like to change it out to a hoop. Okay, so here's my little ear. This is the conch here. Conch like the shell, conch if you want to say it like that. Which reminds me of the book Lord of the Flies. Anyone else? Anyone else? No? And then it just goes through, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see this, but it just goes through to the back. Let's see if I can scoop all my hair. So yeah, eventually I'd like a ring going around like that, like probably a gold one. I want to eventually change all my ear jewelry to gold. So cost was around $75, and I bought the kit, the cleaning kit that the store sold, which I know a lot of people in like the piercing community are like, oh, that's such a waste of money. But for me, I'm such a busy person, like having time to go out and like purchase all the necessary supplies, like it's just not gonna happen. So I bought the kit, and I really like their spray that they were selling. It has like witch hazel and stuff like that in it. So I feel like it's been really healing on my piercing, and haven't had much like nasties on it, honestly. Like it has been very clean for the most part, and like not hurting me at all. And I haven't really felt any pain from it, other than like if it gets bumped. Obviously like that's not the most pleasant feeling, but I feel like it's healing really, really quickly. So I'm happy about that. And like I said, it's been really clean, like on its own, naturally it's been very clean. So I feel like she pierced it very cleanly, so it's been healing very cleanly, which I'm very, very grateful for. People always ask the scale of pain on like 1 to 5 or 1 to 10, and pain is so subjective. Like my scale of pain could be like so off of what your scale of pain is. But for any of you who would like to know what my scale of pain would be for this particular piercing, I would honestly not even give it, I feel like a 1.5 out of 5 on a scale, because you know, it's just not that bad. It's so quick, and the healing has been so good that like it's really not been anything noticeable or like worrisome or anything that you should get nervous about. Comparing it to other piercings that I have pain wise, I would say it's similar. For me, it was similar to the tragus. So if that is helpful. Healing time for conches, like any kind of piercing, I always say at least 6 months, if not longer. Like, it really depends on your body. It depends on how much you bump it. If you're bumping it all the time, like, yeah, it's gonna take longer to heal. Definitely also taking care of your piercings, like how well you take care of them does affect how fast it heals. I've been doing cleaning it every day, like cleaning it off with a Q-tip to like get anything gunky off of it, which again, there has really been nothing. And then spraying it with the spray that they sold me, and then also soaking it in salt water once a day. I have a whole video on the aftercare of piercings, so I would recommend you guys go watch that. But the only thing I would sort of like reiterate in this video, other than what I've already talked about with how I cleaned it and everything else, is that you just shouldn't sleep on it. And that's a good way to avoid keloids as well, is just don't sleep on it. Don't really try to like not bump it around, obviously. If you are a side sleeper like myself, you can use a like neck pillow and like stick your ear inside the hole and like have your head. It's actually really comfortable. Okay, I will keep you guys updated on this piercing if anything absolutely dreadful happens, but please, for the love of God, knock on wood, that doesn't happen to me, because I've had enough piercing trauma in my life. So thank you all so much for watching this video. Thank you for all your love and support. Go follow my Instagram if you want more frequent updates or just to see my face more often. I mean, I wouldn't blame you. And I think that's it. I want to do a video talking about my favorite piercings that I have, because I have probably like 3 piercings that I have that I love, and there's probably a few that I can think of that I'd like. So I think that maybe would be a good video to film and show you guys like some of my favorite piercings, the ones that I've had for a long time that I like. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have your conch pierced, or if you want to get it pierced, or any other cool piercings that you think that I should get in the future. And I will see you all very, very soon. Bye!